Hello, guys. What's up? Decided to switch the time today from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Was hoping it might be a little bit of a better time for everyone to jump in. 9 a.m. might be a little tough on a Monday morning, just catching up from the weekend. Um, so, happy Monday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We had our buyer seminar yesterday at 2 o'clock. Had a pretty good turnout. There's still a lot of buyers that are coming in with a lot of questions, a lot of really good questions. So we were able to provide a lot of great information and insight for new buyers jumping into the market. So if you missed it, let me know. If you know someone who could benefit from that, definitely send them over. It's gotten some really good feedback. We do them every quarter, so the next one won't be for another few months, but I'm more than happy to, do like a quick one-on-one just to kind of go over some of the basics of what to expect entering into this market. And speaking of seminars, we're doing our next seller seminar on Sunday, May 15th at 2 o'clock. We're going to start sending out that link shortly. I'll make sure I put it in the comments. But if you or someone you know is thinking about jumping into the seller's market to take advantage of the equity that they've built up, and with all these buyers looking for homes with very little inventory, still a really good time. So definitely, if you want to take advantage of that and jump into the seminar, let me know. Um, or if you or someone you know is thinking about getting involved into this market prior to May 15th, I'm more than happy to go over the content one on one, of course. So, yeah, I'll go through some of the March numbers. And of course, again, if there's anyone here that has any questions, go ahead and type it in the box and I'll get to it after I share the March numbers. So the units listed was actually pretty much right on target with last March 2021. March 2022, there were 2,165 listings that hit the market. And last March was 2,149. So we're only up 16 houses from last year at this time, but I guess we'll take any little improvement. We had 1,811 homes go under contract. Very similar again to last March, but it's 33 less homes. So we're talking about like a 1% change here. So the numbers are actually pretty interesting. There were 1,308 that sold, but that is low. That's about 341 homes shy of 2021, of March 2021. Days on market went from 13 to 12. The average sale price, of course, has gone up 275,000. And of course, again, this is all three counties of Camden, Burlington, and Gloucester counties. So I know I like to mention that every time because it does sound a little bit low, especially if you're in an area where you do expect your average price point to be a whole lot more than that. I'm more than happy to run what the average price point, days on market, list a sales price is on your particular area. That's just going to be a bit more insightful than any of these general statistics that I provide in the South Jersey update. The average list price, 689,900, and the list to sales price is averaging 95%. So your months of inventory, so the inventory is still about the same as it was last year at 1.5. So we're still holding steady. But we are, again, as the weather improves, as we get a little further into spring, we do expect there to be some increase, which will ease up some competition if you're a buyer right now. So yeah, any questions, let me know. I hope that was helpful. Again, it is really helpful to understand your specific market. So let me know where you are, and I'm more than happy to very quickly pull some statistics for your area and explain what exactly that means for you. So I hope everyone has a great week. And if there's any questions, I'm here. Bye, everybody.